Hello, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are trying to get Polandi 2 to the southern ice caps. What I've done is I've come up with 2 boosters. That's given us 3,166 meters per second. It's probably way more than what we need. We'll run 70% thrust on it, and I'm debating on whether or not to just turn this down. I mean, we really don't need all the fuel. That's 29. We'll give this a go as a test, and I'm going to put fins on as well for that roll, that first roll. Maybe this will get us up above that atmosphere, and we can go from there. We probably won't need all this thrust, but we'll turn the gimbal down just a little bit because we're going to be way up. Now this is still not balanced. I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. We could put a, well, no, you can't put a heat shield on top in case we come in forward. So we're just going to go with this and see what happens. We've got 2 boosters, and then we will separate the 2 boosters. At that same time, we will, boom, fire up this rocket. We could actually just go ahead and do that. And do the same with this one. That way when we separate, that we'll fire the engine. So this is Polandi 2. This is what we're going to save Polandi 2, Polandi. Save it. I believe it'll be okay. Let's hit the launch pad. No changes. We haven't made any changes. We did put these on the outside, but there we go. Oh, the crap's too many parts. Okay. How many parts do we have? We need to get rid of 2 parts. Okay, batteries. We put the extra battery in here, so we're going to get rid of, oh my gosh, we'll get rid of these 2 batteries on the side. That just seems logical. I think we have battery, yeah, we got 300 in there, or is that 100 battery? That's 200. So as long as we can recharge, we'll probably move these up so that they hit the sun a little better. Now, should be good now. Let's give it a try, save it. And let's go Jib. So we're going to go back to our 100 meter per second programmed roll. And hopefully the fins will help us. Ooh, they're not lined up. They are not lined up. You see that? Maybe it'll be alright. Let's give it a test. If it doesn't work, then we'll come back, and because these are not going to stay long. Just enough to give us a little bit of roll. They'll probably start spinning us, to be honest. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, looking good. We'll start our roll now. Yep. Oh no. Not what I wanted. Getting it back over. Fighting it. That guy's fighting with everything he can. Oh no. That didn't work out. So we will definitely it blew the engine right off the bottom. Revert flight, revert to vehicle assembly building. Let's just fix the fins. Oh my. that works. Is there pressure, or what's the, yeah, force pushing those off? I wonder if the fins are causing it to go in this way or not. Let's just assume that was because the fins were on wrong. I think they're on pretty good now. No, they're not. Oh, this is not on right. That's not on right. Okay, so we've got to there. Now, what does that look like? That looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. Let's save it. I took those off. Does it still have the right amount? Yeah. A little bit more fuel. Let's get up there a little higher. Because the weight's not a problem, it was just the amount of pieces and parts. And that. Cut those off, cut those off. Okay, here we go. Cross some fingers for, well, who was that? You see that ad on YouTube now where the guy says, we don't cross our fingers. Throttle up, on. Now we'll have a little bit more fuel this time. Wait till we get up to 100 meters per second. Just seems like a lot of force there, G-forces. I started the roll, but I'm not going to do it too much. G-forces are okay. Right here's the, oh my goodness. Let's break these off. That didn't work. See if we can do a backflip here and get to going again. Fighting it, fighting it, fighting it. What a trip to the northern poles. We're getting there. We're through the thicker part now. Okay, this may be good. Get some speed going here. Heading to the South Pole. I can learn how to fly this. Getting ready for second stage separation right now. Keeping that speed built up. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. Kind of aim down a little bit, give us a little bit more. Here we come. Yes, I think 2 boosters did it. Let's see how much fuel we have left. Oh yeah, plenty, plenty, plenty. Halfway. We've got 646 to play with. Whew. Wonder why? Maybe struts, because I didn't put struts on there, and struts would have held the ship more rigid as it went through the middle atmosphere here, the light blue, middle blue. So, as long as re-entry works, be okay. Let's go ahead and fast forward up to Apoapsis, which is way up there. We're going to come back down. Oh my goodness. And I hope we hit the pole. Just trying to measure it, you know, just try to see. I mean, it does look like we're going to be there. It may extend it out just a little bit once we get to Apoapsis. Let's use just a little bit of fuel. Because as we come in and hit the atmosphere, we're going to start slowing down. And I just want to make sure we hit. Well, let's save it. Let's F5 and save it here, and we'll come back to here if we didn't. There we go. We are saved. Should we turn retrograde, come in with the heavier part of the rocket? Technically, we wouldn't do this. We'd come in. I just want that weight holding us. Most of the heat will come through here. With 2 boosters, we probably didn't need the ablative heat shield. Okay, so let's speed up time until we reach the atmosphere. See the Aurora Borealis going over. Oh, here's the ice sheets. Here's the ice sheets. So, yeah, let's start slowing down. Let's use the rocket fuel to slow down. I like having a little extra, but sometimes it's a waste. We're not even back in the atmosphere yet. We still have to fall straight down. Across the surface, we're going 1,500 meters per second. And that is it. That's all we got. We're going to keep the engine and fuel tank on. I'm hoping we don't overshoot again. 14. We've got it saved, so there's that debris from one of our other missions that we reverted from. We might actually hit the ice caps this time. We're at 49, falling at 1,500 meters per second. Here comes the heating effect. Try to keep it centered on retrograde there. Kerman in the background. Watching this right here. We're not using any of our blade of heat shield. Let's go ahead and break this off. I was afraid it was going to turn. Yeah, it's still heavy up front. We'll go ahead and pop the chute. 10,000. Looks like we're over the G-forces, not too bad. Still not coming in like I hoped it would. But maybe we can use some of the battery. We have a total of 250 instead of 350. So it took 2 boosters to try to get the Science Junior to the poles. That one is weird. It's just still there. I guess that's where I hit revert. Now we have to watch our speed. We may even... slow down, baby. Slow down. Let's see how fast you're going. Okay, we're going 6. The ablative heat shield, I think it's 10. This, I don't remember if it's 6 or 9. The Science Junior. "300 feet. We are on the South Pole. Should see our shadow coming this direction. Here we go. 5 meters per second. I think we'll be okay. We'll be able to recover the ablative heat shield. $250 battery charge. Well, I was nervous. I was nervous. Those 2 boosters were just enough to get it into the blue atmosphere. I didn't look actually, but okay, here we go. Oh, we should have did a crew report flying over Kerman's ice shelf. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's keep that one. There were some things I should have been doing instead of doing science, doing work. Okay, let's send the crew report. Oh, I got 2 antennas on there. Cool. Okay, we got the crew report. Let's do the other science reports. Kerman's southern ice shelf. Let's keep it. The goo. Keep that one. Pressmet barometer. Keep that one. Let's do a crew report, let them know we have landed and not just flying over. Crew report from Kerman's ice shelf. Did I miss it? Crew report from Kerman's southern ice shelf. I guess I didn't get it in time. And now for the Science Junior, the new science experiment. Observe the materials bay. Gives us 7 for that one. Let's keep that. EVA jib. Let's do an EVA report. The EVA report from Kerman's southern ice shelf. I have not been here. Not through Ascent playthrough. I have not been. Oh. Open that, close this. Can he do anything else? Remove helmet, review the report. Let's get back in. We've got all of our science experiments done. Let's recover the vessel. We have 16 science. I want to... Oh! Yes, we did! That's right! We did land on the southern ice shelf. We just lost all of our experiments doing it. That's right. That's right. That's right. Man, I forgot about that. So now we have 72 science. These cost 90. These are 45. We still can't get both of them. This does give us struts. And what were we? We were too heavy or too many parts? We were too many parts. 76. Maybe it's time we put the Stay Putnik into space. That's a decoupler. Let's get this. God, I want these science experiments though. No science experiments here. Docking, definitely. Oh, the rover wheels. Oh, man. If we can go into space, and we can get some more science from space, return from space. There's not any real good. There's the fuel lines. Small. I'm going to wait. Let's go see if we can get into space. Test. In-flight. Survey of Kerman. Survey, test. In-flight. In-flight. Fly a vessel up and out of the atmosphere and accelerate parallel with the surface until you are in stable orbit to achieve this goal. We're going to get an advance of 16,000 and that. So I think we can do this. We're going to go ahead and accept it. Let's go to the VAB. I don't know if we can get there with this, but if we were to take some of this stuff off, and let's just do a new one. Let's just do a new one. We got Polandi saved. We need the Octo. What'd you do with that? There we go. We want to jettison. Well, we can bring it all back, I guess. We can bring it all back. There's that. We need a rocket engine on here. Just need the small one, maybe. Oh, that's going to look like crap. It's all going to look like crap. Oh, I kind of like that. What if we did that? Put science experiment here, science experiment over here. We won't take the goo just yet. Now we can put the rocket engines on, or the fuel. Oh, we need to break it apart. We need heat shield. Because we are going to be in space and then come back down. Then we can break it apart. And a small engine. Well, that's the fleet. The Terrier liquid fuel, yep. Break this apart. We're going to do the 2 stages again. 1. It's lighter because it doesn't have a... should we do 3? And a better engine, the swivel. Helps our guidance. Let's put just a couple of little fins on here. Let's do 4. And a booster, which we need to eject off. Booster. Oh, I had it right the first time. There we go. And 2 big fins. How much? We're at 20 parts. Now 2 big fins to help roll us to the east. I wonder, should it be 4? Oh gosh, it's way too many. Let's do 4. That looks like a proper rocket now. We need antenna. Not 4. We need 1 antenna. And a parachute. Oh yeah, we need parachute. Parachute. That parachute won't go on top. This one will have to go. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to do 2 and just open 1. So let's do 2 parachutes. Where are we on? 25, 26, 27. Very good. Let's see if we can get this into space. Let's center these the same as the other ones. They'll just help keep us straight through the atmosphere. So, we don't need the parachute until last. Our first stage is that. We have 3,068. Ooh, I think we need more. I think actually we do need more. What do we need to get into orbit? Well, let's just make this one be a test one, and we will not revert. We'll let whatever happens to this. It's going to cost us 13,000. We'll call it Stay Put Me. Save it. This engine. Let's see. When we break that off, we want this engine to fire. When we break that off, we want this engine to fire. Then when we break that off, we'll be in re-entry. And I don't think we're going to make it with just 3,000. I don't think we're going to make it. What if we added 1 more half tank of fuel? We're going to make it heavier. Oh, not that one. This one. We got 3,200. Let's raise it up just a bit. Let's give it a try. See what happens. Save it. Oh, does the Octo have the ability to control? There we go. Almost messed up. This is going to be way up here. It's not going to help us too much until we get up into a higher orbit. Batteries. Does this have battery? Electric charge 10. Nothing to recharge. Okay, we need solar panel. My. Where are we going to put these? We'll put them there and let's see what happens. Up 33. Too many parts. Too many parts. Okay, there's those fins. Really want to keep that on. We're one part too much. It's going to be the solar panels. We'll do 2 of them. Do them there? Yeah, we can do them there. And we will use the rotate tool. Oh, that looks like crap. Okay, that doesn't look like a proper satellite, but here we go. Let's save it. Got enough parts and pieces. We're 3,175. We added parts, which, you know what? How heavy are these parachutes? These parachutes are 0.075. These are 0.1. If I could just put one parachute on, that would be great, but we'll be off tilt, I guess. Shouldn't be that much off, like here. And then there. We'll give it a try. Save it. Check those stages. We've got control, we've got battery charge, we've got transmission, and we will not be bringing this one back. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to throttle up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get to 100 meters, we are going to roll to the right. 100 meters per second. There's a roll. Not a whole lot of control here. We're using the fins as well, I guess. We're almost ready to separate. Separation, here it comes. Oh, those little fins help out. Yeah, those little fins on the upper rocket, man. Check that out. Wish I could lean over further. Not too far. Not too far. Getting into the thick atmosphere now. Try to get you stable here before we hit that point. Yeah, we should be rolled over though. Almost lost it. Can we get into space with the stay put me? Almost to the upper atmosphere here. Tilting over. 800, yes, we're going faster and faster now. Fighting it, fighting it, fighting it. We were not up high enough, I guess. Okay, there we go. Let's check the map real quick. We are at 60. Hot. Come on, get up there, get up there. There we go. Check our apoapsis is at 116. Very good. Let's go ahead and break this one off. Cut down our engines though. I think we're going to do it. We can grab this while we're in space. We get our temperature while we're in space, and our barometric pressure while we're in space. Go ahead and extend the antenna. We're out of the thick atmosphere. I just hope we have enough fuel to turn around. We are in space. We've already got it. I guess we're just doing this one then. Ooh, 25 science. Yes, we will bring that back. Barometric pressure we probably already done. Yes. So wherever we land. Oh yeah, our parachute. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's flip this thing over and see if we can get into an orbit. We're going to go ahead and F5 save it here. And we're going to try to extend this orbit line out. Here we go. It's still climbing, so we really don't want that. I'm going to wait till we get up to the apoapsis and then throttle up again. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much delta V we have. Wow. We have 1,584. We could get this to the moon and back. Here we go. Throw in our orbit line. There we go. We are in stable orbit. We have just completed a contract. Orbit Kerman. We achieved the goal. We got 45,000 for that. We didn't tell the recovery team what you'd be staying in space. That you'd be staying in space. Oh, so they're still out there. And we hit a milestone and got 24,000 for that. So very good, very good. How much delta V we have? 1,313. We could get out to the moon, but we don't have any science experiments or anything to do out there, so we're just going to turn around and come back in. But we are going to leave the episode here. We have put Sputnik into space. Let's rotate so that we get battery charge. Need to always point. Make sure you're always pointing your panels toward the sun. There we go. I guess we could put it in hibernation. I don't think anything happens, but here we are with Sputnik in orbit of Kerman. Our first orbit. We still have a lot of fuel to go. Anyway, hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.